How's work? How's work good?
Work for me is always good. I got rid. There's like some issues. Those issues manifested themselves out the door, and now I got a whole bunch of new. So it's
Now you got a whole bunch of new issues.
no. I got new people with better. It's funny because people are telling me about other clubs that they go to, and they tell me about these other managers who pretty much bully them, tell them shut the fuck up, call them, or and they're like, "You're so nice." I'm like, then why are you assholes so mean to me? Of simple things you know you have to do when you come in.
Like,
and one girl's
so
like,
nice.
one girl's like, well, we see that. It's just your exact. That's what I said. You're just really nice. I'm like, all right, someone's drop more fuck yous and just start saying shit.
Take your shit and get the fuck out.
See, and so now I understand. Now I understand what the terminology "daddy issues" is. It's not really dad. It's authoritative. Like when you yell at them, you're upset and mad.
Yeah,
they're happy.
Yeah,
it's like someone cares enough to get in my ass about something. They're gonna give a little pushback because no one's a bitch. And they're gonna be like, nah, I ain't no bitch. I'm still tough. But then afterwards, they're like, they smile like, okay.
You so mean.
Mm-hmm. But then they come back and do what I need them to do. It feels bad because sometimes I feel like a straight out pimp. Because I'm like, yo, this dude wants to dance with you. All right, listen. Listen. You gotta make that money. All right. What you gonna do after that? That's an extra $40 in your pocket. Go out there, clap them cheeks, and make it happen. They're like, okay. And then when they leave, I'm like, damn, am I a pimp?
Yeah. Short answer.
Like, get out there and whip out those titties.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta
I feel that's the perfect job for you, though.
Everyone says I'm so motivational. Like, you make me motivate to take off my clothes and dance.
You're in
I don't know if that's
element.
a good thing or a bad thing. I waited like 30 years later. I'm gonna have some lawsuits. Surviving man.
On Netflix.
All right, you guys ready to start?
Rose is gonna be defending me. I won't be in the documentary because I'll be like still in hiding or in prison. Only people who know where I'm at is Betty. I'm gonna hire him as my manager, so he just takes the bullshit because he's the only one who's gonna fuck off.
Parents strongly caution the following programs are intended for mature audiences over the age of 18. These programs may contain some material that many parents would not find suitable for children and may include intense violence, sexual situations, coarse language, and suggestive dialogue.
What's going on, everybody? This is the Let's Talk After Dark podcast where anything goes and nothing's off the table. I am Benny. With me as always,
Daddy Fuego.
Maverick Prasad.
All right, so you can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Let's Talk Us Now. Listen to us on Google, Apple, Spotify. Watch us on YouTube, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Any church announcements?
We've got merch. Make sure you hit us up for your official Let's Talk merch. We actually have a lot of new stuff. If you go on Daddy Fuego Official on Instagram, you can find the link in my bio for our new merch page. We have all kinds of stuff. I'm not going to spoil a surprise.
It'll be in our bio, too. I just got to update it. So by the time you see this, it should be
It'll be in the bio.
I need that link too.
Hell yeah. It's in my bio.
No, I need the link.
It's in his bio.
I just copy and paste
Click it and go copy link when it opens the website.
Oh.
Bang.
12?
Technology.
Not even 12.
Listen, that's like MySpace technology. I thought we were like onto some new stuff.
Yeah.
Because I'm still trying to figure out Linktree. Don't ask me any questions.
Oh, all right.
That's
That's the back door to the OnlyFans.
See? Shut the fuck up.
See?
I love it because every time you see a girl with a Linktree, I'm like, I already know what I'm like, click. There it is. Probably spelt wrong too with a Z just to make it look like it's not it, but it isn't.
Also, we have a Halloween party, the official Let's Talk Halloween party. Mav, tell us about the Halloween party.
You still got one, right?
Which one?
At Unicorn?
I have one at Yes.
That's before ours. So
Yeah, so we have our official Halloween party at Unicorn, Holyoke 126 High Street. Starts at 8 on Saturday, October 30th. That's ours. And then
we have Let's Talk one
on Halloween, 399 Wilbraham Street in Palmer, Mass. At the Magic Lantern. We're giving away prizes for the best costume.
there's going to be boobs at that one.
There's one or three? No, yours is three, right? Yours is the best three?
Yeah.
We just had one, right?
We just had one.
Yeah,
Second
one.
place, we're just going to give you a shout out.
Yeah.
Probably I'll buy you a drink.
Both of those flyers will be located.
But you have to be
on my
21
social media.
to go to the one at Let's Talk.
You got to be 21 to go to both.
Oh,
All right, good. I don't know. You know, sometimes that people do it, they because it's Halloween, so they let the young kids be able to have something.
Oh
like
hell no!
wristbands.
It's a bar.
Yeah, you know what?
Bar.
The days of wristbands used to be great until people fucked those things up.
There's a DJ and food at ours, like at both of them actually, right? Yeah.
I still have to talk to you about the DJ for ours.
Bang. We'll do that.
So there might be a DJ at art. No.
I mean, regardless of what, I could get a DJ, but yeah, I guess I could get a DJ. I was gonna ask,
Wilkie.
yeah,
Ask him.
if he wasn't working.
Hit him up.
But also, we don't know. We'll say today. Well, you'll be watching this on Wednesday. It's Sunday. Everybody already knows that.
Yeah. We spoiled
Guys,
that
we do this
surprise.
on Sunday, and this is why half of us are so tired. Like, you guys are all resting. We got to be hyped up and pretend it's Wednesday when we're really like, it's fucking Sunday.
It's not even just Wednesday night. We're sitting there with like crusties.
Not even. It's well, it officially be Tuesday night because we released it Wednesday morning. So, but anyways, November 6th, we might have something going on. Well,
November
it's
6th,
it's going
we do
on.
have
Just
something going on. I just
go
gotta-
back because check our Instagram because Monday we'll get the official announcement. So if it's not there, then it's not happening. But,
No, it's gonna. You know what? If they don't want to push it through, it's still happening. So I don't give a fuck.
Still happening.
but yeah.
I don't even know what it is, so I'm excited.
'Cause I got the.
Oh no. I want to see you on the site.
Yes. So me and before we started, Dame and I, Daddy Fuego, we're talking about like our new, his job, pretty much his life, and now I realize why he is the way he is, folks. Because I've only been doing this whole bar managing thing for probably a month. Let me tell you already, my soul is dark.
Yeah.
Like, you grew up with that shit. God
Yeah.
bless you. God, it explains a lot. If that's the norm to when you go to see your dad working, and that's what you see from a childhood to your age.
You ever notice he's always grumpy?
Yeah, I know. Yo, I'm telling you, every excuse.
Dame is starting to get the hunch
Yeah. It's like I'm morphing into this guy.
and scowl and shit.
Yeah, I'm morphing it. Like every time my phone rings, no, like if I get a text, I'm like, fuck.
You know what? Here's the thing: if in 10 years you're telling me you can't wait to go back on stage because you used to do comedy, you got a 10-minute set, you just got to, then you've become your dad.
Bro,
You
no,
tell me
this
all
sucks, man.
these famous Spanish people that you used to DJ for.
Dude, he did that to you?
Yeah, he gave me his
He
whole
does
life.
that to everybody. Yeah. That's funny.
Shout out to Daddy Fuego. Just call him Daddy Fuego.
Abuelo Fuego.
Abuelo Fuego.
Abuelo Fuego.
I think he needs his own name though. He's like a man of
Just
many
DJ
things.
Bobby Ice. That's his fucking
DJ
name.
Bobby.
That's his name. That's
Give it up
legit.
for
His
DJ
everybody
Bobby
calls
Ice.
him that. Yeah, that because he was a legit fucking DJ.
I'm gonna call him I didn't know-
He went around the country DJing.
I know, but I didn't know it was Bobby Ice.
Yeah, that was his name. DJ
was
Bob,
definitely
from
around the
Ice
time.
Promotions, and I'm Daddy Fuego. Fire Ice. Boom. That just hit you, didn't it?
It did.
You just realized
I was
that.
like, oh my.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, yo, he did Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I'm not even joking.
Because you know how many times he tells me that.
Yeah, every time.
Like every Wednesday at 10:30.
You know what, man?
Yo, he was in some book. Like, I don't remember what kind of book, but it was, and it had it in there in the book. And I was
Yeah.
like, oh, shit. I didn't
I
even.
thought it was a magazine or something like that.
Or something like that,
Yeah.
yeah. It was wild.
Yeah, your dad.
But yeah, no, running a bar is hard.
Sound like a pain in the fucking nuts.
It is, because you're dealing with so many different personalities.
I was gonna say, as much as you're doing everything by the book legally, you
Yeah.
still feel like you have to. It still feels like you're cutting corners, and you're like, it's. But you don't, and the thing, half of it is your employees, and the other half are. I'll say 75% of it is the employees. The other 25%.
Yours is a little different than mine because you have strippers. Like, you got to deal with them too.
I gotta deal. Yes,
I don't have to deal with that.
Yes. You know, and it's funny because everyone's like, it's like, oh, you get to see titties, you get to see this girl's ass.
You stop caring.
Yeah. After a while, like, it's just, well, actually, even before, like, I think I was the perfect man for this job because titties and ass don't phase me.
No.
You know what I mean? Naked people don't phase me.
Yeah.
It's like,
Well, you go to nude beaches and shit.
Yeah, you see, like after a while, it's just like.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
But then you get to it's the personality. It's not the personality that they're portraying to you. It's their real person. It's their real names.
Yeah. It's fucking Alicia, aka Sugar Sweet.
But the thing, it's just mind blowing. And my thing right now though, I like the squad's good. All the employees are great. Now it's just getting the customers. You know, one customer. I think I was telling you this on the phone when we were talking. One customer was upset when he saw a black guy run the place.
What? Well, you are in Palmer.
It's in Palmer.
He walks out. He's like, tells the old owner, he's like, listen, buy it back and make it great again.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, it's already great. That's why you're coming here. You said you
Buy
haven't been
it
here.
back and make it great again.
It,
Again is the funny part. Because it was never great. It's probably better now.
It's a lot better now. Like, I remember going there and I was like, let me stay in my little corner. There's enough cowboy boots and don't tread on me flags.
That ugly yellow flag.
With a cut up snake, yeah.
The fucking is crazy. No, you got to deal with all that. I remember when
Oh my God. You know who else I get shit from? Military people.
Yeah, you
Military
probably
people,
do.
Military, because we don't give military discounts.
What? You bastard.
The owner's a veteran himself.
The thing is, I never.
like here's the thing. Your dad was in the military.
Yeah.
Do you guys give military discounts?
No.
People who
It's
ask
a bar.
People who ask for military discounts, I feel are people in the military who couldn't handle it, and now
Yeah.
they just want to walk around and be like, "Yeah, let me use my discount." It's like when you get old and you get your AARP card, and now you're happy.
Yeah.
You get $1 off at Denny's.
It's a fucking bar. You know what I mean? Like, what discount do you want at a bar? Like, it's a bar.
Most like we're not gonna give you a discount. You start drinking and then PTSD, and just, we have to kick you out.
Because the people that ask for them, those are the. I already know because having served, like, I know the type of people that I serve with. They're the type of people that ask for discounts and shit like that, like intensely, and we didn't like them when they were in.
when people ask and you say no, and they're like, "Oh, not at all, not even for this branch."
Yeah.
The fucks that have to. Those people when they were in, yeah, I guarantee nobody liked them. Like, I guarantee they were like that when they were in.
That's why I had to ask you, because I know you were. Yeah,
No, because you don't serve for that for fucking. I don't act. I'll only ask if it's fucking expensive, but not at a bar. But if it's for a place that had advertised it already, you know what I mean? So if I'm buying like a washing machine and they had already said it, and I'm like, is that still going on? That's what I'll do. But I won't go to like Six Flags or anything and be like, yo, you guys give a military. I don't do that. And I get in trouble for it all the time because like my family hates when I don't, because I know the Boston Aquarium is damn near free if you're a vet.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to use my card because I hate doing that.
What? If you know,
I fucking hate
If I know
doing it.
somewhere-
I didn't know that at the time. They just said that they gave them, and I'm like, I thought it was 10%, and I was like, ooh, $2 off. I don't give a shit. And then when my
not
mom,
even $2 off. It's like what, like $45?
Yeah.
It's like fucking 50 cents or something.
yeah, it's super. Usually that's what it is. So when I went up, my mom's like, she like slapped me upside the head. She's like, you better fucking do it. So she took my card and gave it to him, and he's like, oh, he gets in for free, and it's expensive to get in that place. And I was just like, oh shit, I didn't know that. Because I don't ask.
Yeah.
Because I do. I feel like it makes me look like a douche.
It shouldn't, but I know some places
I just
advertise
feel
it.
like it does.
I don't mind if somebody asks.
I mean,
But if you say no right off the bat,
if you almost
it should be-
died, I mean, at least you can get a discount.
I get that they have them, but when you go to like a
Well,
bar
here's the thing.
and the drink's $5
You don't
and you're
see-
asking for a discount,
You don't see cops or firefighters asking for discounts when they go to bars. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
yeah, they do.
They,
They're worse than the military.
they go to their own, I was gonna say they go to their own bars, so they know there's only
Yeah.
one place they can do that at.
No, fucking.
But yeah, I think it's just I don't mind someone asking. Like, so if you if people ask, I don't mind. It's when you say, "Hey, I'm sorry, no," and then they want to try to find out
That-
all those other things.
The asking,
Like,
yeah,
nigga.
yeah. It's not the asking. It's like, oh, it's the afterwards. So I serve, but I can't get 10%. Like that shit.
I'll
You
be
see
like,
this scar?
Those
I'll be
motherfuckers.
like, according to your health insurance and what the government looks at, no.
Yeah, that shit. It's I understand people asking, but I don't understand the being pissed that there isn't one.
The afterwards, that's like when old people get upset because you don't take their coupons.
Yeah,
When I used to work at Big Y when I was young.
they didn't do those.
Yeah, they come in, they're like, I got these coupons. And
I wish they stopped with the coupon shit because I'm sick of standing at Big Y, fucking standing behind people.
Those coupon.
That's why the lines are so long. You ever notice? Or especially at like Family Dollar or Dollar General, because why would you buy shampoo anywhere else, right? And deodorant especially, because it's like $5 cheaper there.
Oh, 100%.
But fucking, you have to stand behind this fucking lady who, one time, it took so long, I offered to pay for her. Because it was $2. It was $2 that she was flipping out. She made a movie out of $2. And I was just like, yo, I have $2. Like, I will give you $2. No, it's the principal. And I was like, it's not
funny
though.
if she took your $2, put it in her pocket,
And
and
we should make that a skit.
oh my gosh.
No, that shit
I
drives
just
me
think
fucking
it's just humans are just stupid. There's people they're so caught up in trying to, like, I understand trying to get a deal, right? Because I don't get it wrong. I try to get deals wherever I go to. I'm like, yo, no, this is this. But if someone says no, that's it. And also, I hate sucky customer service. Like, I hate when I go to other bars and I know how I'm on top of my bartenders. You know what I mean? You go to other bars and they're just like ass.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you gotta fucking have. I like the same customer experience every single time you go, no matter who's behind the bar.
Yeah.
That's what you should have. You should have, like, everybody has their own personality, and like bartenders are like barbers in that they have their own client list. Like, so people go, oh, like, in this, I've seen this happens. It's like you get a bartender you like, so when you go when they're working.
Yeah.
Because that's your bartender. That's the bartender you like. They know how to make your drink. They know, you know what I mean? They know what you want. Like, you want that experience like in Cheers where you just show up and they already. I had that like when I used to go to Christopher's all the time. Like, the moment I walked in, like, they had my Bud Light on the table. You know what I mean? I have to say shit. You like that stuff. You build that rapport with this one person. But that doesn't mean that if you go on another night that you won't get the same good customer service.
100% agree, especially at the place you just said. One night, I'll be treated there like hey.
Yeah.
The other night, it's like, you might be a hooligan. Fuck that.
They put the card like in Family Guy.
Yeah, for real. That's exactly what it is. Horrible. That's a horrible excuse to use because it only works with you, buddy.
Yeah. There's a uniformity thing.
You know what? I always want to. Yo, Benny, when you go to bars, right? And you sit at the bar, but you don't drink. Have you ever got like a bartender pissed off at you?
No, not really.
Good. I know sometimes there's some places where bartenders will be like,
No, that's a lie.
They'll
That's
be
a
like,
lie.
well, why are you at the bar then? The bar's for people who drink.
I went with
That's how strippers are.
I went with well, one of my friends from work when I used to work at that stupid fucking Garda place. We went to the Fifth Alarm.
Oh, well, yeah, that's different when you're sitting at the stage. Yeah, but so you were sitting there.
Well, I was with him. He was drinking, so you know
Ah.
what I mean. And then she's like, "Oh, you don't drink?" I'm like, "No, bitch, I don't drink."
Yo, I had this
love
fucking
jazz.
stripper one time come up to me years ago. I had this stripper come up to me, and she goes, she was horrendous. She was crazy looking. Like, it was not. I don't know what made her wake up and go, I want to take my clothes off for a living. Like, she was awful, right? So she comes up to me, and she goes, "Oh, you want to dance?" And she's like sweaty and gross. And I was just like, "Nah, I'm all set." She goes, and she started yelling at me. She's like, "You don't like black women?" And I was like, "The fuck are you talking about? That has nothing to do with anything. Like, you didn't shower. Like, it has nothing to. It was literally because I could
You
smell.
racist bastard.
I can smell the cocaine off of you because you're
It's
sweating.
like, you know that cheap ass Degree.
Yeah.
I don't even know if it's Degree. It's like Suave. Because first of all, it's just like women's deodorant smells gross, right?
What?
That smells
It's
gross.
some women's the cheap shit, like that cheap powder, like
The baby powder?
It doesn't smell good, right? Now mix it with sweat and BO, like, so you come up to me like with hella piercings in your face, like fucking. It's just not what I no.
Was she a thick chick?
Yes.
Black, right?
Yeah.
We don't talk about that.
But you
Was
come
this
up to me
Anthony's?
mad aggressive, like, hey, you want to dance? I'm like, no. You racist? No. You're going to guilt trip me into a fucking lap dance.
How am I gonna enjoy it?
Yo, hell no. Because then I'm going to leave. The thing is that you leave smelling. Because sometimes, like, say you do, because you don't smell them at first, and then you get a dance, right?
You do.
Then you fucking find out that they smell when they're doing the dance, and then you reject the second one. You leave smelling like that. And you smell it the whole ride home. It's in your fucking in your nostrils and your nose hairs.
It's like if anybody hugs you and they're musty or put their arms around you,
dude,
and then you're like, oh, it's just
Dude, if I could smell you through my mask.
Oh man, that is bad.
If I could
Like,
smell
I
you
literally
through
have
my
fucking
mask.
like 2 layers of protection, and I can still smell you.
And that's how you know the masks don't work against COVID. Because I can smell people, and I know those molecules. Well, how bad some people smell, you know those molecules are thicker. Get him those again. Because when somebody just smells thick, like you could just, the must is just, they just fuck up the air.
Dude, I hate BO. And let me tell you, man, bro, I love my dancers, but their locker rooms reminds me of when I played football, bro.
Ah, that's gross.
I go, they're like, oh.
I bet. You just have to take a moment and ponder what you go through.
Well, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. The only thing is like, it's not. There's nothing normal about owning a bar or restaurant. Because whether you're dealing with the kitchen crew, wait staff, in my case dancers, wait staff, it's all the same. Like a lot of these people just come there because they it's quick money. Everybody that works for tips hates the government because they're trying not to pay taxes.
Yeah.
Because nobody claims how much money they make.
No.
Like I only made $20 this year.
So it's hilarious, and like I don't even really consider myself even a manager. I'm more of a promoter because I just don't want to be liability. I'm not even trying to. But yeah, I give it to this because it's not easy, especially now, like with COVID. So many people are like scared to come back out.
Yeah, well, they brought the mask mandate back in Holyoke.
Yeah. Dude, and it's funny because I forgot last Wednesday. I'm walking around. She had to tell me. She's like, oh, you didn't. I'm like, I'm so sorry.
It's just so annoying though. Like it's.
It's funny because always got like I've been finding closer parking, so I just go right to my car, right inside. I go back and forth.
Yeah,
But,
that shit does kill business. The mask mandate,
dude, people
really does. It was on the news. Like it really does. Actually,
people get scared. Or on top of people are like, fuck this. I'm not going out. Then I'll just drink at home.
Yeah. Because it makes no sense to have DJs come out and have like a dance floor. No one's gonna dance bachata with their fucking mask on.
My thing that I don't understand is you could sit at the bar without a mask, drink, and
well,
talk
you
as
only
loud
get
as you
COVID
want,
on the dance floor.
But
As soon as it goes to the bar area, it dies.
it dies. I think so. What I'm understanding from science is if you're eating and drinking, you could kill COVID. You could kill it by eating and drinking.
Yeah.
But if you're just walking by and being a regular human being, that's when you get it and you'll die. You die. Because, dancing bachata is how you get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Doing reggaeton when she's throwing the ass back, that's how you get it.
That's how you get pregnant. That's a different problem.
It's like COVID. It just never goes away.
Man, the whole shit. It kills business, but yeah, I just like every day is different, and I like the unknown. Like you don't know how the day's gonna go, so
Like somebody gonna get fucking shot
you
today.
don't know.
See, the thing is, like, for me, like, busy time happens from 10 o'clock till we close.
Yeah,
Because everyone goes, let's be honest, strip clubs are like the last destination because you want to hang there.
yeah,
Some people go there early and leave. Those are people with families and kids.
yeah.
So I'm normally
I'm at the office. I'm
at the
working
office,
late.
I'm working late. Or I'm on the road still. It's funny because the Mass Pike is like literally like you could throw a rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So people say I'm broke down on the Mass Pike.
Yeah.
Their white checks, their pen is literally right there. Oh
What was
man,
it called? Thursday was lit. The amateur night was lit.
amateur night was great. The comedian night was great. We got another one coming up the 28th of October.
That one wasn't as bad as the first one.
It was better.
It was way better, yeah.
That wasn't on an amateur night though, right? The first one.
The first one wasn't an amateur.
All
night.
right.
It was
the first one,
regular night.
Them stories about to kill you.
Oh, they was talking shit.
They're taking an hour of our time and they're not even funny. And this time, instead of doing a break, I just did it straight through. It worked well. We're just gonna go straight through. I did a break to kind of give but the amateur girl, they had more than enough time. People can.
Yeah.
So
They made tips and shit.
if you guys see this and you want to be an amateur night,
Yeah, if you want to be a stripper
hit me up.
or a dancer, what's the
Dancer.
PC
It's a
term?
dancer.
I
Is an
call them
exotic dancer.
I call them athletes, pole athletes.
Pole athlete.
no, some of them don't even do nothing on the pole.
A pole athlete is a porn star.
That's a couch athlete.
They're not always on a couch, but they
There's
are
always
always
a
on a pole.
No, that's not true.
No, it's not true. Some of them are on tacos.
Yeah.
All right,
Some Taco Tuesdays.
Taco
a
Tuesdays.
pole athlete.
Pole fleet. I call them dancers because the thing is, like, they are like some of them they take the classes. I can tell all the girls that take the class at the same place because they all have the same moves.
They all
And
do
I
the
ask
same
them,
shit.
I'm like, where do you practice at? They tell me the place. I'm like,
I have a question.
what's your question?
Does that pole spin?
No,
No, why don't you guys have a spinning pole? This is ridiculous.
Do some of them spin?
we only have one pole.
Yeah. But
So
they don't have one that
some
spins.
poles spin.
No, oh yeah. In general, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now all the poles spin, and you can either lock it in place or you can spin because it makes it easier. So that's why when you see some of the girls, like, that's why I really appreciate my dancers because they're doing all this shit on a pole that doesn't spin.
Yeah.
Oh.
All you hear is
You gotta butter that shit up.
No,
They do. They do.
No.
It's the sad part. They're like,
no, because they use that chalk thing.
Yeah.
But they use so much of it that they themselves cake it up on there.
Oh.
So I'm sitting there every morning, fucking stroking a pole like it's a cock, cleaning that shit off.
Yeah, you gotta Lysol that.
yo,
shit.
they come in, they fucking get their bucket. They be like in the Olympics and shit.
Pole fleets.
Pole fleets.
That's good.
pole fleet
But
funny.
no, I give mad props to that shit. That shit looks hard.
Dude, I tried to hold myself up there before.
You can't? Can you?
No, I mean I could
is
do some of the stuff like their their upside down thing. You know when they put one arm up there, the other arm, so this arm's kind of holding you up, and you can take your legs.
Yeah, but I've seen these girls do crazy.
Dude, I've seen there's a girl that makes it look like she's walking upside down, all the way down, flips over, gets back on the pole, does an ab thing, pulls herself back up, and afterwards goes down and does a straight line up.
Oh, she does sit ups.
She's amazing. Some of the girls, like the athleticism in them is crazy, and it's funny because like I'll see people think it's easy. I'm like, yeah. Yeah,
Nah.
and then you see them. They're like, "Oh, I gotta pull up my house. I don't know how you do that shit."
There's no way that shit's. I had a pole fall on my shoulder one time. Because we threw a house party. All right, so my sister had thrown a house party when my parents were gone when we were kids, and somebody brought a pole,
What?
like a portable pole,
Really?
and some fat chick jumped on it, and it fell on my shoulder.
The pole and the fat chick fell on your shoulder?
Yes. Because I was like behind me and I was standing there and like there's a weight limit and she wasn't it. And fucking, I'm not dishing on fat chicks. I was just saying she was too fat to be on this pole.
Those portable ones do because
Yeah.
all they are, they have a big base, so they're meant to keep the. So
Yeah, and it just goes to the ceiling.
and if it is,
and that shit went. And I was like, ah! Like it was awesome. Who else has that story?
and then you and the fat chick became great friends. that
Hell
night.
no.
She's like, "You caught me.
No.
You saved the pole from dropping on me."
No, I ended up seeing her in a strip club later, and she asked me if I was racist because I didn't want to dance. I'm just kidding. That's a comedian tieback.
I know, I love it. And you should have said you're kidding.
This is my old comedian background. No, but yeah, strippers.
So I went to center stage one time with my boy Justin. Remember him, the big black guy?
Actually, I saw him a few days. Well,
Did you?
like about a month ago. Yeah.
But anyways, we had went to center stage, right? There was this two girls. There was this real big girl. She was big. He likes big girls. So, right? I like big thick girls, but I don't like big girls.
You'd like thick with the extra C. You don't like thick with the extra shake. Gotcha.
Yeah. So, right, I had this skinny white girl, and he had this big black chick. Like, she was huge. Right? So we went back I was getting a dance from the skinny white chick. And then for some reason they decided to switch. Right?
This nigga, I know you was tight.
I was mad as fuck.
Yo, Betty did the SpongeBob.
No, right? I was trying to be nice. Whatever, right? So I was hard as fuck. The white girl got me hard as fuck. As soon as the girl sat on me, she was like, why your dick going down? I was like,
Why your dick going down?
Yo, she was like, why? She was, you don't like me? I was like,
No, that's so frustrating. No, like,
listen,
why would I?
If you're gonna ask, you're gonna get the truth, and don't be upset. Like
I was like,
See,
don't do it for me.
This is my thing. This is my thing, though. Like everyone feels like, and this goes with any person, whether you're skinny, fat, black, white. Everyone feels like people are supposed to like you.
Yeah.
People aren't supposed to like you. You're supposed to just like yourself. That's what this life's about. Like yourself. No one has to. Like, if someone doesn't like you, you can't get upset with that person. Like, why don't you like? That makes it even worse. Like, I hate when people, if I don't like fuck with you, I don't fuck with you. I still respect whatever you do. I don't talk to you. I don't have to talk to you.
Yay.
And then when they get mad, now you're giving me more of a reason really not to hate you, because you could just peacefully understand, like, yo, we don't fuck with each other, but he still respects me.
Yeah. Well, especially in that world, because that's a very superficial world. Like, that's 100% based off of what you look like.
And the thing is, people,
That's it. It's
and
not about who you are.
It's funny because PC culture tries to like kill it, but you can't, because it's the name of the game. Like,
That's what I'm saying.
here's the thing. All right, what if we took Lizzo and we put Lizzo as Black Widow? After you, Marvel, you will all be fucking pissed off. All right. Okay.
What if Louis C.K. was Superman?
You know, like you guys don't understand. Like, you want this. This is what you like. You hype up these you buy into this stuff. So what do you expect? That's the way some of this industry.
PC culture does not belong in strip clubs.
PC culture doesn't belong. Period. That's like people getting upset. You're driving too fast. But you have a Maserati. I'm supposed to drive fast. Like, what the fuck you think? I'm not going to spend this much money to drive the speed limit. I have enough money to pay for the speeding tickets. That's why I'm speeding. Oh, man. Dude, I think the other thing I do like about this strip club is you meet some ballers.
Hell yeah.
And I'm not talking about, like, legit.
No.
I'm talking about...
Like, I could buy this place.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah.
Cash.
You know, like, I give it, like... I thought I knew drug dealers. When you work at a strip club, you meet you meet your drug dealer's boss.
His supplier's boss.
Exactly. His supplier's boss. And this guy doesn't even look like he's a drug dealer. He's so far from the picture. And when you start talking, like, oh shit, that's what you're into. They all say finances too. I'm into finances.
I'm into finance.
And they all have great lawyers. Great lawyers on retainer.
They need them. Some of those people send people to law school just to be their lawyer.
100%. I would too.
Yeah.
If I had that money, I would send somebody, listen, I will put you through law school. You just got to work.
Just for me. Yeah.
You take care of me. You could,
They have that kind of money.
I wish. That's like the mobs who buy doctors.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you need them. So much shit happening, but that's not going to the hospital.
Like, I have a hospital in my basement.
Exactly.
I have a whole OR.
Johnny's down in the OR room. Dad, we're at home. I got to show you this.
It's fucking nuts.
Fucking looks better than Bay State's better.
Yeah, right.
God knew better than to give me money. Because I said if I ever got that money, I'd be dead in 10 minutes. The shit I'd do.
I was talking to one of the girls, and we were talking about drugs for some reason. Because we all say that, like, I don't care if people do drugs. I really don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? I feel like they made you feel drugs such a bad thing. Drugs are only a bad thing to people who don't have anything. I know a lot of functioning, successful people.
What kind of drugs are you talking about?
Love cocaine.
Yeah, right.
Cocaine. All right.
Who love? Oh, no,
Cocaine's
no.
a party drug.
I'm not talking about the drugs that fuck your life up. Okay, we're not talking
Meth.
about black tar
You know,
heroin.
there's nothing wrong with meth. Like, there's nothing wrong.
There are some people who hit a meth and write a wonderful, novel.
Who write a wonderful rap.
Oh my gosh! But yeah, we were talking about. But some of these, like, I love the honesty of people. Like, people like, you can't put drugs. Oh, this is why I brought the story up. So I had this, like, I forgot what day it was. This lady comes in. She didn't have her ID, which is fine. We scan, just to let everyone know, we scan everybody's ID. I don't give a fuck. I scan everyone's ID. This keeps liability. So this lady, she didn't have her ID. So the other old lady gave it to her. And then she's like, I don't have an ID. But she rips out these 1970s implanted Miami titties. You know, she's been in a titty booth so hard, it looks like literally like the leather on my belt right now I'm wearing. And she's shaking up. She's like, are these good enough for an ID? I was like, yeah, get your ass inside.
You only get those if you're over 21.
If you're over fucking 60.
That like literally, let me tell you guys, like if you shouldn't have done that, had a face, that was the face. This woman tried to get on the pole. She kept on running into the dressing room because she thought she was a stripper. She'd go in there with her titties out. I could be like you guys. And then every girl, you have cocaine? Do you have cocaine? She even came to me. She's like, how you doing?
Oh, Lord.
I heard you're the guy to know around this place. She goes in my ear. Do you got cocaine? Everyone's told her no. And now she's taking the stripper job. This girl's showing her titties to guys on the stage at bars, sitting there giving them lap dances. You know, this one guy. She's all right, guys. It is middle of October. You are not wearing jean cut booty shorts in the middle of October. You don't do that.
That was wild.
Yeah. So she's doing that, and she's asking everyone for She stopped the lap dance because she thought the girl who looked like she did cocaine didn't have cocaine. She stormed out. I'm like, you just paid $50 to find out for cocaine. And then they end up walking out. But literally, if do you have cocaine had a face and everything, would be this woman with her fake inflatable Miami titties.
That's awesome.
That's hilarious.
And think of all the stories you're gonna get in the future.
Right.
We should just make a show, just a weekly episodic.
The good thing about it is now I have enough strippers lined up to come tell their stories on MVP.
It should be This Week at Magic.
It should be a new what is it? A novella? We should make it. I think it'll go well in Spanish. English, I don't think it'll go so well.
Nah,
Spanish,
it's so much funnier in Spanish.
Yeah, and plus when you say things in Spanish, it sounds a little better. You know, we tell someone, "Get the fuck out my house, bitch." It sounds better in Spanish.
Arranca par carajo.
Thank you. Because we all know Benny doesn't speak Spanish.
I do not.
I remember one time we were in New York. I'm like, Benny, you speak Spanish. He looked at me like, nigga.
Like, nigga, you probably speak more Spanish than I do.
I speak English. I'm an American. He told me that's Benny told me I'm an American. I'm like, okay, bro, I felt hurt. I was like,
yo, that's fucking wild. Nah, but we were talking before the camera came on. We were talking about people who don't have money.
oh my God.
Who insist on going to the strip club.
Or just bars in general.
Just going out, period. Leaving your house broke in general.
I remember when I was in high school, I used to do that. Not high school, like college. You know, when you're in college, you go there, you ask, oh, what's your cheapest drink? Because you're broke as fuck.
I've never in my life.
Oh, I did because
Never done.
I was a cheap fucking guy.
The cheapest drink is
budgeted.
at the fucking liquor store.
I know, but
It's
you go
way cheaper
Well,
at the
no,
liquor store.
I wouldn't exactly ask how much. I would compare the difference between their top shelf and their well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if it's a few bucks, I'll buy top shelf.
I had a trick. That if I didn't have that much money, I would just get Long Island's.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Because it's just pure booze.
I do Grateful Deads. That was my thing.
Yeah. You just get the most alcoholic one, and then you only need like 2 of them, and you're straight. Instead of drinking like a vodka and cranberry all night.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Bang, it's the same price. It's just all night. You know what I mean? So you just get 2. Because when I went to Centerfolds, I was like 21.
Yeah.
Like I just turned 21, and I was in Boston. And Centerfolds, for those who don't know, is a really like high end like strip club. I don't know if it still is. It was like a really high end. Like if there's a celebrity in town, like an NBA, and they want to go to fucking strip club, they go to Centerfolds. And like the bouncers are like 6 feet at least, and they're all in suits. And they have like the FBI earpiece. Yeah, like they will kill you.
Because the camera guy's talking to all of them.
They will murder you and put. This is a mob-owned place, it seems. So like, I went in there and I asked for a fucking drink, and it was $22.
God damn.
It was $22 for a Long Island, but I only needed 2 of them, so I paid $44. I tipped.
Bro,
So
yeah.
it was.
That's
it was,
a handle.
It was fucking insane how expensive. And then this girl came up to me, and she was a supermodel, and she was just like, "You want a lap dance? Lap dance is like $45 fucking
For one
I
song.
remember, yeah. But people had it. There was this guy at the stage.
You probably have like,
Bro, there was this dude I wanted his life. Like, he was at the stage, right?
Should took it.
This guy had stacks of ones from one end to the stage all the way to the end.
I'm gonna be 100% honest with those people. They're assholes.
Yeah, I bet.
Because the thing is, no. What I mean by assholes is you don't need to buy that many ones from the house if you're not gonna spend it. You do that because you want to look nice. Because
Yeah.
I give, oh my God, I'm not gonna say the I give people ones and they don't throw at the girls. You know what they do? They open it up and they flash it like making money.
That's fucking stupid.
You know what I mean? They'll put it in their bag and open it up like, do you got bands like this?
People are fucking retarded.
It's like,
I don't care if I get in trouble for
it's
saying
like
that.
you just came here, you got ones to throw to the girls, but now you're not throwing it. You're just saying you're at the strip club and you're flaunting off the money
They're ones.
on your gram.
All right. Do you know how big a stack of 100 ones is?
Oh, I caught somebody before putting a few 20s and 10s and making it look like it's like
that's
20s and
fucking
10s, but it's all ones and put in the rest of them.
Bro, 100 ones is like that, right? So $100 is not a lot of money if you're an adult. if you're an adult, so you can have like fucking $200 and you look rich if you put a 20 on
Blow
top.
$100 on weed.
That's fucking crazy. $100 is not a lot of money at all. That's like 2 days of groceries in my house.
Damn.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
you know who I am.
$100 makes a month of groceries for me.
Right? I got fucking two kids and a wife, and I spend like.
Nah, man, it's because we eat ribeye steaks and shit.
Oh yeah, y'all eat fancy as fuck.
Hell yeah. Nah, because my philosophy is like, why are you working if you're gonna eat like shit? I don't know.
I don't eat bougie. I'm gonna say it. I don't eat bougie because the thing is, I rather go out places and go to different places.
Like I'll do it once in a while, but like I'm just gonna shit it out. like,
I was waiting for this.
like literally, I'm just literally gonna shit it out in
It's
like 20
the haircut
minutes.
talk.
100% the haircut.
The haircut talk.
It's
Like,
true. Like
would
it's
you
a
get a
waste of
haircut?
fucking money. Like it's a waste of money. Like my hair's gonna grow back. Like literally tomorrow, my hair will be fucking back.
He's like, I'm not gonna eat this steak no matter how juicy it tastes because tomorrow morning it's gonna be the same shit as if I ate ramen.
I am fucking.
exactly. No, don't get me wrong. I'll eat it every once in a while, but I'm not gonna be like, oh, I need to eat it at least once a week.
I've been. What is like your favorite thing to eat? Like, what's your go-to?
Pussy.
Well,
Fucking, you should have seen that coming.
yeah.
You should have.
What's your favorite edible thing? That food that gives you actual nutrients? Pussy.
Pussy juice? I don't know.
I heard it has proteins. It's like soy milk.
I'm a basic bitch. I like pizza.
Yo, I was gonna say that.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie.
I love pizza.
Pizza is.
I was gonna say that. No,
But I
pizza's the
didn't know
truth.
if
And
you
wings. Pizza and wings.
I was gonna say that too.
See, I didn't know
For
if you
him.
like a burger or something like that. I'm not gonna lie. I thought you were probably gonna say a burger. I was thinking like,
Nah, it was pizza and wings.
Yeah,
for
pizza
him.
and wings.
Like, that's
So you, I want to know you. What's like your?
fucking steak, like a good high end,
Yeah.
aged
How do you eat your steak too?
ribeye, medium rare.
Oh,
What do you mean?
medium
Oh,
rare?
Hell yeah, you
Not even
have to.
medium well. Like,
Nah, some steaks some steaks are better medium, some steaks are better medium rare. But the cuts I get, like filet mignon, if you eat it well done, you're an asshole. Like
I eat that shit
Oh,
well
wait,
done
the-
like a motherfucker.
wait,
the
aren't you
thing is-
supposed to eat it like because
you're ruining the steak. It's like basically if you get a filet mignon and you get it well done, right? You're kind of negating it being a filet mignon in the first place. Like you're better off just getting another
So
cut
the filet
'cause it's
mignon
cheaper.
pretty much means eat this raw.
It's not raw. It's medium rare.
It's fucking raw. If it's red, it's raw.
It's not. It's
If, there-
medium rare.
if you go like that with your fork and fucking blood comes running
is it
out,
It's
the
not
first, Is
blood.
it like the top part?
it's blood, motherfucker.
It's not blood.
What is
It is
it?
a protein.
It's blood.
No, it's a protein. The blood is already drained out
No, it's not.
at the butchers.
Yeah, the like actual fucking
The-
blood that's flowing through the
muscle
veins, not in the
protein.
meat.
Do you know?
They're-
You know the redness is the red blood cells that rebuilds the muscle protein, right?
Nah, it's not blood. Google it.
It's blood.
Google it. The point is though, is
I
like
can't
if
see
you
no
get,
red.
I'm just talking about because you talk about wasting money, right? So if you for that you get a much bigger steak that tastes better. It will taste better,
What do you mean,
well
filet
done.
Oh,
Like-
like if you get like a T-bone.
Yeah, because a filet mignon is not going to be as good if you do that. But if you get, and it's more expensive for less steak. But if you go and get another type of cut of steak that it tastes better, well done, you get more steak and it's cheaper. Yeah. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. I'm saying you're paying a lot of money for something that you're not even getting. Because the whole point of getting a filet mignon is so that it's tender. That's the only reason why it's so good.
That's why I just stick to chicken and fish. It's so much easier.
Right?
Yeah, chicken has one temperature. It's done.
100%.
It's done or not done.
We were at a friend's house, my wife and I, and they were cooking. They were doing a rotisserie chicken. That shit came out needing a tan.
That's a
And
problem.
they poked it. You know, I hate when you have to cook with a temperature thing.
Yeah, it's an issue.
It worries me. And then they looked at 20 more minutes. I swear to God, Rose and I looked at each other too bad.
No.
About 40.
Yeah. About 40. You gotta cook it.
40. What's the heat at? Turn that shit up. 400. You want 20 minutes? Put it 400. But when it came, they came out, everything like inside it was right, but the skin was still like the flabbly.
No.
Well, yeah, I mean, but that way, like that, then you just put the broiler on real quick and let that shit crisp up. But they try to get the chicken inside juicy and perfect. That's why. But I would just turn the broiler on, fucking roast the skin, and then you're good.
Yeah.
People don't give themselves enough time to cook because if you turn up the heat like that, you're gonna dry out the chicken. And then you're gonna have chicken that you have to constantly every bite of chicken you gotta drink. You gotta drink or dip it.
Yo, dude, I had some wings like that. I was so fucking mad at this place I ate. I was like, yo, can you give me some extra ranch and don't fucking charge me for this dry shit?
This dry ass chicken.
It's like it's supposed to be a barbecue wings. It's like a dry rub, extra dry.
People cook that shit too high. It cooks too fast and it gets all dried up and it's fucking gross. That's why I hate turkey because nobody knows how to make it.
Nobody.
There's some people that I've had turkey. It is actually moist.
Like juicy.
I cook turkey. It is juicy because the thing is.
How long do you put it in for?
It depends how I cook it, though. To be honest, you know what I mean? Because sometimes, like, if I'm like taking it and just doing like a traditional turkey, you know, like for Thanksgiving stuff like that, it's probably like in the oven for almost like 3 hours.
Yeah, at what temperature? Oh, are you talking about like a big ass?
Like a big ass, yeah, like a big bird. Yeah, what are you talking about? Just like turkey?
No, like that.
Yeah.
500 degrees. No.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie.
People put that shit in for like 7 hours.
I my shit. Oh yeah, well that's like lower temperature.
And then it
Yeah,
gets juicy. Baste it. People don't baste.
no, that's why I said mine because I'm always like every half an hour. Drizzle it.
People don't butter baste steak. Some people don't butter baste steak, and if you do that, I'll spit it in your face. No, I'm just kidding.
If you do or don't.
If you don't, because it don't taste like nothing.
Yeah.
You give me a steak that doesn't taste like anything. It shouldn't taste like water. It shouldn't taste like. Nah, I posted this status about how people need to understand that like meat has to be like burgers and shit. It has to be seasoned before they make it.
Oh my gosh! Not season it after it's done.
Yo,
it doesn't make sense.
Because I've seen people like I've been at cookouts for some people, right? And they take, you know, like the frozen box of like those pre-cut like patties, and they just slap them on the grill. And they're like, "You want a burger?" I'm like, "I'm all set."
All right, guys, I'm out of water, so that means we're out of time. All right, so that's been another episode of Let's Talk After Dark podcast. I'm Benny. Follow me at Benny B Design.
I'm Daddy Fuego. Follow me at Daddy Fuego Official.
Maverick Prasad. Follow me at Unlock Character.
All right. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook. Let's Talk Us Now. Let's do us on Google, Apple, Spotify. Watch it on YouTube. Like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. We out. Peace.